Assalamu alaikum my YouTube members. Hope you all are fine. If you are new on my channel, don't forget to subscribe and also remember to press bell icon so that you can get the notifications of my latest videos. So today's lesson is about active passive voice of future tense. So it is the third series of active and passive voice. We will learn that what is the difference between active and passive of future tense, its structure, example. So let's start. So first of all we have future indefinite tense. So as we learn the structure of simple future indefinite tense, or you can say that active form of future indefinite tense is subject plus will shall plus verb first form of the verb plus object. But when we shifted it into passive, subject will get swapped with object and object will get swapped with subject. So it became object plus will shall plus be plus third form of the verb plus by plus subject. As you people know that we use third form of the verb in passive tense. So let's take an example. He will eat an apple. So its passive voice is an apple will be eaten by him. So he is shifted into him and he takes place of the object while apple take place of the subject, and will remain in with will with the addition of be, and first form of the verb is changed into third form of the verb. If we take the negative case of future indefinite tense, its example is he will not start the paper. Its passive voice is the paper will not be started by him. So again object is swapped with subject, will shall remain same with the addition of be, first form of the verb is shifted into third form of the verb. If we take its interrogative, it will become will they attend the marriage ceremony. It will be passive like this, will the marriage ceremony be attended by them. Same changes. Next we have future continuous tense. So its active structure is subject plus will shall be plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. As you people know that active voice of every continuous tense contains first form of the verb with the addition of ing. But when we shift active into passive, any form of the verb will be changed into third form of the verb. So passive structure is object plus will shall with the addition of being plus verb third form of plus by plus subject. Example is they will reaching the river. Passive voice, the river will being reached by them. So object will get swapped with subject, will shall remain same with the addition of being. Be is shifted into being in passive, and fourth form of the verb will be shifted into third form of the verb. If we take the negative case, its active example is he will not be understanding the computer. Its passive voice is the computer will not being understood by him. Same changes with the addition of not. So next we have interrogative. If we take the active example of interrogative, it will be will the nurse be looking after the patients? Passive voice, will the patients being looked after by the nurse? So changes remain same but the structure is different, as it is not simple or affirmative tense, it is an interrogative tense where we start sentence with the helping verb and question mark came at the end of the sentence. Third tense we have is future perfect tense. So its active structure is subject plus will shall plus be have plus third form of the verb plus ing plus object. So when we shift it into passive, it became object plus will shall be plus have been plus third form of the verb plus subject plus subject. So let's take an example of active. They will have received the guest from the airport. Subject will be swapped with object and passive में क्या हो जाएगा, the guest will have been received by them from the airport. छोटा सा काम है, आप लोगों ने सब्जेक्ट को स्वैप कर देना ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ, कोई भी फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब होगी उसको शिफ्ट कर देना थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब में, एंड हेल्पिंग वर्ब सेम रहेंगी, उसके साथ बी का एडिशन हो जाएगा बी हैव बीन के साथ. Future perfect tense, if we take the negative case of future perfect tense, example is you will not have entered in the room. Its passive is the room will not have been entered by you. Same changes with the addition of not. If we take the interrogative case of future perfect tense, it will become will the tailor have sewed the clothes. Passive voice, will the clothes have been sewed by the tailor. Same changes, same verb changes, same swapping of object and subject with the addition of question mark, and we take helping verb in the start of the sentence. So if we get a comparison of all the future tense, for example number first, that is future indefinite tense. Its active structure is subject plus will shall plus verb first form plus object, and example is he eat an apple. But in passive voice, its structure shifted into object plus will shall plus be plus verb third form plus by plus subject, and sentence became like this: an apple will be eaten by him. If we take future continuous, subject plus will shall plus be plus verb first form plus ing plus object, and example is he was eating an apple. When we shift it into passive, its structure became object plus will shall with the addition of being plus verb third form plus subject. स्ट्रक्चर सेम जाएगा, सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट की जगह ऑब्जेक्ट आ जाएगा, विल शैल सेम रहेगा, बी शिफ्ट हो जाएगा बीइंग में, और फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब प्लस आईएनजी शिफ्ट हो जाएगी थर्ड फॉर्म में. सो एन एप्पल विल बीइंग ईटन बाय हिम. थर्ड वन इज फ्यूचर परफेक्ट. सो सब्जेक्ट प्लस विल शैल plus have plus verb third form plus object. He had eaten an apple. He will have eaten an apple. If we shift it into passive, object plus will shall plus have been plus verb third form plus object, and sentence became an apple will have been eaten by him. So here is a small difference in both active and passive tense. Three difference you have to remember. Number first, you have to swap subject with object. You have to swap any form of verb with third form of the verb, and in passive you have to add by with the subject. So I hope you learn well about future tense, active and passive voice. If you have any queries and questions, do comment me. So that's all for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up by hitting like button, and also remember to press bell icon so that you can get my latest videos right here on YouTube. Also remember to subscribe my channel. Happy learning, and we'll see you in other lessons. Allah Hafiz.